Joel met his best friend Dale and started sailing with him in 1997. They sailed down an Olsen 30 called Run Wild out on the San Francisco Bay, and crazy enough out on the oceans, 30-foot little boat. Those crazy guys sailed on the Coastal Cup on this 30-foot boat. For the non-sailors, that means they sailed from San Francisco to Santa Barbara. Pretty far on a 30-foot boat, guys. They had glow sticks for running lights, sleeping bags, large pizza, some MREs. It's almost like when Jake and Elwood and their adventure in Blues Brothers. Joel and Dale have a very special relationship. And I'm so thankful that they had the time together. Joel was an avid sailor in the Bay with a number of people that are here today. He competed in all of the major regattas in the Bay Area and out on the ocean. We sailed together on a Santa Cruz 50 called Emily Carr. Joel spent a lot of time with Ray, the owner of the boat, scuba diving and sailing on, and it was very important for him to be there in that time. The entire crew of Emily Carr was a special group of people that we got together. Margaret and Melinda, thank you for coming here, and the rest of you guys. It was important, and we had a lot of fun together. Joel was an avid scuba diver. He traveled to a lot of places in Central and South America. He went diving with whale sharks, hammerhead sharks in the Galapagos Islands, and crazy enough, in and out of a cage with James mosquito around great white sharks, which I don't understand, but he has amazing pictures. Again, Joel was a little crazy, like we. The stories that I heard from the diving trips are unbelievable. Every one of his dive buddies, they're awesome people. And I'm so thankful that they're part of Joel's life. Jay, thanks, McMahon, thank you for coming out, buddy. Joel was the best man at your wedding, and you guys dived a lot of trips together, and I know he meant a lot to you, and you meant a lot to him. This past year, Joel purchased a mountain bike, a road bike, and joined the Delta Peddlers group. And they took him in. It was unbelievable, this group of people. They taught him how to ride, how to pace himself, how to push himself. And he was riding 10 to 20 miles. I was lucky enough to make it on a few of those rides with him, and his friend Jan and Dave, and they were there, man. And John, Fink, Joel had a special relationship with you this last few months riding, and your wife. My wife Chanel and my boys, we'd go riding with him through the neighborhood and out on Marsh Creek Trail, and we could not keep up with this guy on that road bike because we got mountain bikes. He was going really fast, man. Dave, Jan, Mike, and John, you guys are a big part in Joel's life the last few months, and thank you for being such good friends. In 1992, Joel set Chanel and I up on a blind date. He was working with pizza, right? He's like, my brother's kind of tall and uncoordinated, so are you. I think you guys would be a good match. So he set us up for a date at his fish restaurant. She doesn't eat fish. But it all worked out. They had steak. And without him, I wouldn't have the beautiful family that I have. And my boys, Tyler, Logan, and Blake. Thank you, Carl, Dan, Adam, and the entire crew from MetLife. You really like working for MetLife. And I'm going to quote Joel right now. He told me, I love my job. I go to work, I make a few phone calls, I sell some stuff, and then at the end of the year, they send me on a great trip with my family. Joel was one of the top salesmen for MetLife. who brought some of his words here, and please check them out on the table. And they've been a really big support for the family right now. Thank you for everything, guys. Joel and I used to joke around about all the fun and crazy things we did together. Second date I had with Chanel, Joel was there, of course. We went bungee jumping. My 30th birthday, Joel, Noel, and I went skydiving. Joel and I don't speak Spanish, but we went to Guatemala. It was an unbelievable trip and an adventure that I will never forget, and I thank you for Miguel was there, and we had Jose, our translator, and it was a wonderful time that we spent together in Guatemala. Again, Joel and I sailed in a lot of ocean races and on the bay, and it was very exciting. We went around the Farallon Islands several times, up to Drake's Bay. Sailed to Monterey, Santa Cruz with Ray and the crew, man. And some of those times we were coming underneath the bay, blowing 20 plus knots. And we were looking out going, man, would you rather be doing this or sitting at home on, playing video games with me? It was an unbelievable experience that he introduced me to sailing with the group there. One day he actually asked me to go shark diving with him and James from Farallon Islands. I was a little scared. We got the cage there, you can't see much. But you look up and there was a shark out there. We didn't see him by the cage, but he got me to do it. So with James. Joel was the biggest instigator of getting out there and enjoying life. Please get off the couch. Go buy a bike. Learn to sail. Go take a hike in one of the beautiful parks that we have and live life to its fullest. Joel loved to play World of Warcraft with my son Logan, Jason, and Todd Rank. He was a master barbecue chef with his Rectech grill, and you can check out some of his videos, his YouTube videos, underneath the name The Midnight Smoker. He had the largest heart of anyone I know, and he would give you the shirt off his back. Francis, Zach, and Sailor were the most important people in his life. Everything he did was for them. He loved planting flowers in the garden with them, cooking for the family, watching NASCAR, and the Denver Broncos. Still don't understand. He brought his family on a lot of vacations. I think Zach has a gold status on Carnival Cruise Line. And he has more frequent flyer miles than most of us in the room. These three. Joel's a man of faith, and he really enjoyed getting to know everyone at Francis's church in Miranda and everybody that was in her life. Francis, you are a wonderful person, a great mom, and wife to my brother Joel. Zach? I love you, buddy. You're such a good boy. Yeah. Sailor, you're the cutest little one in our family. I love you so much. I will always be there for you guys. My father-in-law, Tim, told me a quote that I think was appropriate for Joel. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments we take our breath away. I love you, Joe, and I'll miss you. And let's just say, go Broncos once for Joe.
Go Broncos.